Jessica, we are recording this on the eve of our self-proclaimed cozy mystery holiday, i.e. the last Monday in February, which this year happens to be February 23rd. But Jessica, there's controversy afoot.
The mystery community celebrates Cozy Mystery Day as Agatha Christie's birthday, which is September 15th.
Right, sure, September 15th. There's plenty of cozy happening already in September, in the middle of September. The leaves are changing. Everybody's got their pumpkin spice.
Cozy.
Yeah,
Hats and fall.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody's back at school and they got apples in their cheeks. It's February, Jessica. I was in New York a week or so ago and it was 9 degrees all week long.
Yeah, there's a blizzard coming into New York tomorrow.
Right. No, not tomorrow. Right now. There's a blizzard
right.
happening right now and I'm going back and I'm going to have to deal. Jessica, what I'm trying to say is I don't know that I can wait until September for my cozies.
I think you're right. You're making a good argument
You're
for this.
You're darn right I am.
There should be a change.
We're going to stick with our date, the last Monday in February. And you know what? If we need to have
I don't know.
dueling or
Okay.
maybe they're not competitive. Maybe they're just complimentary. Like they're like complimentary colors.
Yeah.
They're complimentary cozy mystery.
There is a convention coming up this week called the Left Coast Crime Festival. Or Left Coast Crime Conference. I don't know.
Sure.
At any rate, it always takes place on the left coast, which is
hence the name Left Coast. Yeah,
and this one is in San Francisco this year. And it's a big mystery convention. Lots of authors and fans show up, and they have tons of panels, and it should be really exciting.
Just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Something else to do when it is February,
right?
Although,
and not everybody wants to go to beaches, like the whole spring break thing. I don't need to do that.
Yeah,
but like a nice cozy mystery day.
Going to beaches in February. I don't understand spring break happening in February. Like you've just gone back to school.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that.
Should be March, April.
Yes.
Right?
At least March. At least
mid-March.
Mid-March. Yes, I agree.
don't understand this spring break thing
and
happening.
Another thing, kids today are too disrespectful.
But I have always thought that February needs a little something.
Other than Valentine's Day.
Yes, other than Valentine's
and
Day.
And Galentine's Day.
Yeah.
And President's Day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe January, but we're
No. We're
February.
Last Monday in February. That's the one we got. So celebrate as you will. There are many different ways to celebrate cozy mystery holiday.
I want to make a little like
like
tweet noise, like I'm blowing out a little
like noisemaker streamer kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe we'll put that. We'll put that in. We're gonna leave a pause and we'll put in special effects in the edit. You ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Wow, that was amazing. That was just the confetti cannons. I think were my favorite part of that. That was really great.
Sorry, I just did that into the microphone.
It's all okay. So now that we know that we're celebrating, let's celebrate with an episode. What episode are we going to do? Wait a minute. Before we do that, we should probably tell people what they're listening to.
Oh, hey, yeah. Everybody, you are listening to Cluedunnit.
Yes, the TV rewatch comedy guessing podcast.
We watch mystery TV shows, fake crime,
very important,
fake crime procedurals, and we try to guess who done it by the commercial break or the title sequence.
The title sequence of the first commercial break.
Or exactly when the body drops.
You wait for it and you'll get exactly the rules. We don't need to bore you with them right now because right now we should just get into it. What episode are we doing this week?
So we're doing another Matlock.
Ooh, okay. Love it.
We are past the Olympics.
We're going back to the cold New York. Okay, great.
Yeah, and so season 2 is continuing from October. Just this week in our real time. Of February.
It's starting back up again. They're showing new episodes again.
The second part of season 2 is starting up again. But we are going back to an episode that was in October of season 2, episode 3, called Tomorrow is Still Tomorrow.
Which was rejected for the Annie lyrics, but I totally understand why. Tomorrow is Still Tomorrow is not as upbeat as the Tomorrow is Just a Day Away.
It sounds a little like the Scottish play to me.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
It also kind of sounds like a James Bond movie.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow
that's
is
true.
still tomorrow. It's never dead. Tomorrow never dies. It's still tomorrow. Sure,
They say that?
tomorrow.
In that?
No. Tomorrow never dies is the James Bond title.
Yeah, that's the
so
title.
they're riffing.
Well, okay, here's a fun little riff, if that's what that is.
Okay.
There's also a song, a trivia. There's a little bit of trivia here.
Oh.
There's a song in this episode called I've Had, in
A lovely
parentheses,
bunch of coconuts?
the time of my life.
Oh yeah, I've had the time of my life. Sure.
No, but it's not that one.
It's not that one.
It's performed by Barry Manilow.
Oh.
Did he do this song? I did not research it.
Maybe he did a version of it.
Maybe you could write this down and look it up. Because
Okay.
you're kind of like the Barry Manilow expert in,
Oh
in
my
our household.
words.
Just
Okay, in
your
our
mom.
household. In our household. Yes, I will buy that. Yes, that statement is accurate. Yes.
This is not the Dirty Dancing Patrick Swayze, unless
again he did a cover of it.
they
so.
did a cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
think it was
he
original.
sang
I
it
don't think it was
originally?
originally a Barry Manilow song. No.
So it's written by Frankie Praviti. You know me. I can never
I was going to say
pronounce
this is
anything.
great. Starting early.
Donald Markowitz, also uncredited, and John DeNicola, also uncredited. All three of those people are uncredited for writing this, but it was performed by Barry Manilow.
Okay.
So anyway,
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Jennifer Grey comes bouncing across our screen, so much the better.
This is the logline, Jacob.
Hit me.
Maddie and Olympia find out that the executive committee has flown in after learning of a security breach at the firm.
I bet you Maddie's behind that security breach.
Okay. Yeah, that seems likely.
Yeah.
The team takes on a case involving competing hot chicken restaurants.
I'm sorry, what?
You're like, there is no competition. It is Dave's. The end.
Well, there can be more than one. This is not the Highlander. Please bring me all of the hot chickens. What? But I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, so the team is going to take on a case involving
Hot
chicken restaurants.
Great.
Now, it does not say fried. It just says hot chicken.
Hot chicken is generally assumed to be fried.
I know. But you can get grilled sometimes. They're like, oh, don't you want to be healthy? We will have grilled for you.
Yeah, no. If I'm going for hot chicken,
It's gotta be fried.
It's got to be fried. Oh my gosh, give me some. Okay.
Do you? Well, this is what we're going to be eating tonight. Now,
Clearly.
I thought we were going to be having something else, but now. Do you remember that time that we drove up to? We decided we were like, F it, let's just go to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Sure.
Let's go to KFC.
Late night Kentucky Fried Chicken
And
run.
this happened more than once.
This is true.
We drove up. And
Like 5 minutes to closing.
And the teenager was, no, it wasn't even 5 minutes to closing. This was like an hour or like a couple hours before closing. And the teenager at the window said, we have no chicken. I was like, what are you talking about? This is you had one job.
Why are you still open if you don't have any more chicken?
I can only, I was like, really? Am I just supposed to order biscuits? What? I don't understand. Like, are you filming? Is there a camera somewhere?
I do remember that. Yeah, then that did happen a couple times. But what only happened once was we came like 5 minutes before closing and they like gave us a whole bucket for free.
Oh, was that the same place?
Yeah.
Oh, that made up for it.
Yeah.
Well, I think I remember us saying that to each other. Well, that makes up for the two times.
The two times they haven't gotten this chicken. But Kentucky Fried Chicken is not hot chicken.
Oh, no? Wait, what?
I think they have a hot chicken recipe or a hot chicken variant, but like I would not consider them like true hot chicken.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Jacob. Now I'm okay. So this is not. Does Popeyes count? It's spicy.
It's Okay, so I would count Popeyes more than I would count Kentucky Fried Chicken, but because Popeyes, yes, like Popeyes originally even had like Cajun spice and kick to it.
Or Church's?
Church's definitely not.
What's the one that we found out about in New Orleans?
We followed the Popeyes was the one we learned about at the Food Museum in New Orleans, which was just like, oh my gosh, like if you want a caricature of a rich guy in the 80s, like
that was a great museum.
The motorboats, and we were just looking at this being like, you can almost smell the cocaine from this photo.
so true. It felt like you should have like been given a little,
just a little bump,
cut,
a little bump as you like. Well,
walked
just,
into
there you
the
go.
museum.
Read about Popeyes, and here's your little bump of cocaine. But no, I wouldn't consider them true hot chicken. Like hot chicken almost like has to be independent. Like it has to be like little independent one that's kind of like how like Ray's, like which was like the originator of it. Like they're not associated with anybody. Like they kind of have to be small, and they have to really be like.
Is Ray's the waffle place?
No, that's Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Now we listen as Jacob
chicken.
expounds as on
I
fried
knew this
chicken.
was going to be a topic. I did not know what the topic, how this was going to go, but I knew that it was going to come. Oh my gosh, Jacob! So none of these places are actually hot chicken places.
Well, I mean, Popeyes and KFC do have like hot chicken variants, and it's kind of like, you know what I mean, like McDonald's. Yeah, they've got a hamburger. Would you consider that like if you want like
smash burger?
A smash?
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
like that's what I mean.
So not
like,
even Cluckin' Chicken, or what about all the like buffalo wing places? Are those considered hot chicken?
No, buffalo. You can get hot buffalo wings, but hot buffalo wings are not hot chicken.
Oh my god!
Like this is like the taxonomy of chicken, and it's just like I don't make these rules. I'm just here to enforce them.
Oh my gosh! I am learning so much. I wonder if this is going to come up in the episode. Jacob, like, are you surprised that this was on the writers' room board?
No, this
like
is so
an episode about hot chicken.
This comes from like it's episode 3, right? So it was one of the first ones written. So this comes from them coming back over the summertime and being like everybody's like nice and chill, and they've had their little hiatus, and they're happy to be back, and they're just chilling. And like the biggest question they had for days was probably like, "What are we having for lunch?"
Yeah.
And so someone started talking like, we should have some hot chicken. I can't have hot chicken. My stomach. No, you get hot chicken. That's exactly where this came from. They were arguing over what to have for lunch, and hot chicken came up, and it became an episode. I am convinced.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Should I just recap the cast real quick?
Yeah. Tell us about the cast before we get into this specific episode.
Okay. So if you didn't know, this show is helmed by Kathy Bates, or helmed or headed. She's the executive producer, but yeah.
Yeah, she's first on the call sheet. She's the star.
This is not actually the Matlock, but it takes from the old 80s, 90s Matlock
she's
show.
actually using Matlock as her own cover.
And her big thing is that she is trying to find out about a case that seems to have been dropped or maybe mishandled. It was not for justice because her daughter died of a drug overdose, and the prescription drug company should have been they should have been
called to count, and this law firm helped them avoid being
for specifically this case or earlier on. They could have prevented her.
They could have prevented
many
many deaths, but they just let it continue and let the abuse happen.
Yeah, so she is seeking justice for that. And
when they says her name is Maddie Matlock, that's not actually her real name. That's just
again,
like
she
plays that character in this law firm to do this.
Yeah.
So will the lie get exposed? Will she get found out? Will she get justice? All of that is swirling around, and it's the whole season-long arc while they have these little individual arcs like dueling hot chicken restaurants.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got Kathy Bates, and then we've got Sky P. Marshall, who plays Olympia Lawrence, who is one of the head lawyers at the firm, and she has tons of credits. I talked about this last time. She was in the Air Force, but I also found out that she was starring on a show where the director and the director and the writer from this show was also directing. So it was called Good Sam. Yes. And she was one of the stars on that. So then they were like, "You're so great. You should come over to our show, to Matlock." And she was probably like, "Thank you very much. I will."
Yes, I will. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. Also in this show, playing Olympia's husband is Jason Ritter. And
ex-husband.
Well, I don't know. They may get back together. They may have gotten back together.
Yeah, there was a little bit of things were not quite finalized because Olympia was also flirting with somebody else, but couldn't quite pull the trigger on it.
He's disappeared in the second season.
Okay.
He's finished in the first season. So Jason Ritter's character, Julian, is also the son of senior partner, played by Beau Bridges, who you're always unsure about what's, how much of a baddie he is.
How much of a baddie is he, and how much does he actually know? Like, how much does he know, and how much is he yanking your chain?
Yeah.
And they do find out at the end of season 1, or the audience finds out because Olympia finds out that Jason, her husband, Jason Ritter, Julian was the one who hid the documents, but under direction from his father.
Senior partner. We also have, like I said, Maddie's husband, played by Sam Anderson. We have 2 associate lawyers, Leah Lewis and David Del Rio. And then the grandson is played by Aaron D. Harris. His character's name is Alfie. Oh, Kingston, actually, is Maddie's real last name.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
And so Aaron Harris plays Alfie Kingston. So I'm really terrible. I've just rolled right into this transition here, Jacob.
Yes.
2 guest stars. This episode has a boatload of people on the cast list, but 2 guest stars of note.
Okay, hit me.
Justina Machado. You recognize her?
Oh, I do recognize that name. Tell me why I recognize
One Day at a Time.
Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh my gosh. So
excited.
she's gonna get to be like dramatic.
Maybe.
I mean,
yes.
or maybe she's somehow comedic with the hot chicken.
I don't know.
I hope she gets to play like an evil. Who does she play?
Eva Munoz.
Okay, Eva Munoz. I bet she's a hot chicken place. I don't think.
No, hold on. Maybe I don't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. But
Great.
2 guest stars, right? So
Justine Machado, Eva Munoz.
Audience, you may also remember her from Jane the Virgin, 6 Feet Under, Ugly Betty, ER, 100 other things.
She's great.
IMDb thinks that she is most well known for Torque, Final Destination 2, and 6 Feet Under. I mean, maybe for 6 Feet Under, but honestly, we followed her for One Day at a Time. And
she was the lead on that show. Yeah, yes, that's who it was.
And I saw that show live, so I loved it. Okay, the second guest star is Yvette Nicole Brown from Community and 100 other things.
And 100 other, yes.
I mean, literally 100 others. She has close to 200 credits. She was also on a Black Lady sketch show, which I feel like that show got me through the pandemic. I love that show so much. And like I said, a bajillion other credits. She's done a ton of voiceover animation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the last 2 years, she has had a boatload of credits.
Like what?
Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry. Jacob with the follow-up questions.
Yeah, so Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
Okay.
The Upshaws. Firebuds. Zootopia 2.
Oh, neat.
Disney Junior's Ariel.
Aww.
The Loud House. Pupstruction, which I'm going to guess is puppies doing construction.
Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Shape Island. Gremlins, Secret of the Mogwai.
Yeah.
Crapopolis. Moon Girl and the Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Mickey House Funhouse.
She's dialed in to the Disney and kids animation.
Baby
That's fantastic.
Shark's Big Show. She was also on The Masked Singer.
Okay.
For 2 episodes. And Frasier. I mean, she's done, like I said, loads of stuff, yes. But I was just listing off the animation that she's done, which has been a ton. Jenny Snyder Ehrman developed this show, and she's the showrunner. And currently she has, last time we talked, she had 14 credits. She now has 14 TV projects in development.
Mm-hmm.
Right now she has 11, as if 14 were not enough.
Right.
She has 11 now. And her first credits included Hope and Faith, Gilmore Girls, Rain, and then she got picked up as a creator showrunner of the show called Emily Owens. She was also a producer of Jane the Virgin, Charmed, but so many other things. And it was funny because when I was looking at the director of this episode, which, by the way, her name is Gina Lamar. Mm-hmm. Gina has directed 4 episodes of Matlock, and she is the co-executive producer of the show. She started as a post-production supervisor on shows like Dark Angel and The X-Files. Do you remember this?
Yes.
And made her directorial debut while she was producing for 10 years on CSI Miami.
Wow.
2002 to 2012.
I didn't realize realize that show went on for 10 years.
I did not either. Yeah. She also directed on Jane the Virgin. She also directed on Jenny Owen. So this is probably, I'm thinking, where she met Jenny Snyder Ehrman. And that's how she got on this show. But she also worked on Charmed with also probably Jenny. And as I mentioned earlier, she also directed on Good Sam, which starred Skye Marshall, who plays Olympia. And
tying it all together. You're tying it all together.
Tying it all together, exactly. This episode is written by Damani Johnson and Lizzie Perrin.
Okay.
And there's with story editing by Edith D. Rodriguez. Damani and Lizzie so Damani has written 2 episodes of Matlock. Lizzie Perrin has 25 credits for Matlock episodes. I think she's she's a staff writer. And she also worked on a 2022 show called The Leading Lady. But Damani has written so many shows. He wrote for 4 years on Major Crimes. And then with like 73 episodes of that show, oh my God, he what a grueling drive that must have been. 73 episodes. He also co-wrote a show called The Crossover, and which received an Emmy for Outstanding Young Teen Series in 2023. He also wrote for One Piece,
neat.
which is a really fun show. He also wrote for Star Trek Picard, Necessary Roughness, and Star Wars The Bad Batch. Bad Batch. Yeah.
Okay, Herd. So you have told the world, not incorrectly, by the way, but you have told the world that my favorite hot chicken is Dave's Hot Chicken, which, by the way, not sponsored by Dave's Hot Chicken, but if you want to, let me know. I will eat that up. But what is yours? Do you have a favorite hot chicken, or do you have like any kind of like favorite, like what is your favorite chicken?
Well, what was that place that was down the street from us on Burbank Boulevard, across from the university? Was it Cluckin' Chicken?
That was just Cluckin' Chicken, yeah.
I really liked Cluckin' Chicken. I could have eaten, just jars.
Jars of chicken.
It's so weird. I could have written
buckets.
A bucket. I could have eaten buckets of it. We would always be like, no, we're just going to order 30 because, that's way too much.
Yeah, and it would be.
And I'd get to the end of it and be like, I want another bucket. So bad.
Fried chicken is delicious.
And these were little.
Yeah, these were the
chickens.
wings. Like you get like these were like little wings.
Were they
these
even wings?
They
I
were
thought they
wings.
were little
maybe nuggets.
Almost...
You think they were nuggets?
Oh no, they weren't nuggets. They were just these tiny. They were like 2 inches at most.
We would not
what
get.
Do you call them?
We would not get 30 chicken tenders.
Yeah, I
of
guess
2
they
inch.
were.
Yeah, they were wings.
Okay, like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
wangs. Why are Americans so obsessed with? I don't know.
'Cause they're delicious.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need to know.
What was the place? Oh, you would know because you did not go to college with me. But
it's true.
There was was it called like Cluck 101 or Cluck U 101? I think that's what it was. I think it was Cluck U. And
that makes all the sense. Yes.
They had all kinds of levels of chicken, and some of them were
heat.
like crazy hot, like ghost pepper chicken.
Right.
And so, of course, like freshman year they didn't open until like my junior year, but like we heard that all the freshmen were like headed straight over there to, drink a boatload of beer and
get the ghost pepper chicken.
Get the ghost pepper chicken, and like people were dying or going to the hospital. It was so stupid.
This is the thing. I like a hot chicken. I like heat. I like the spice. I don't feel the need to kill myself with it.
Yeah.
So you find your level. You find like where you want to go, and then maybe a little beyond, and you're good. But I don't need to get like ghost pepper or like whatever. I don't need Reaper. I don't like Hot Ones. We should be so lucky to be as popular as the Hot Ones podcast. Like I don't need to go that far down the spicy rabbit hole. But a good hot chicken, sign me up.
Nice.
Okay. But also sign me up for Matlock. So here we go. So let's go in and we'll be right back with some guesses.
All right. See you soon.
Herd, I think it's only appropriate that this takes place at a law firm, at a high-stakes law firm, because we have a high-stakes question ahead of us.
Yeah?
There's no body.
Nobody.
There's no
there's
body.
A lot of actors,
There's
a lot of bodies.
A lot of bodies, but there's
no dead body.
No dead body. There's no dead body, and there's no mystery, it looks like. Okay, so lots of things happen with the overarching storyline in the beginning of this cold open. But we only had 2 very short scenes about the case that we have to guess on, which we have examined these scenes over and over and over again because we literally didn't know what to do about this. We're like, oh my gosh, are we gonna have to scrap all of this? Because like, what is the mystery in this episode? We're not even sure what the mystery in this episode is.
Yeah.
We know that
the mystery is, how is it going to work out?
Yeah.
Because you always have to get the win for the client.
Right.
Otherwise, you as a lawyer get fired.
Right.
Especially Maddie is like always on the bubble. And especially like right this second.
Yes, she's very much like the position she's in right now is like Olivia knows that what she's doing. Olivia knows she's trying to take down the firm. Olivia is trying to protect Julian. Olivia also wants to do what's right. So there's lots of conflict happening. They brought in a security team. Everything's very tense, yada, yada, yada.
And there's a plant that is literally probably a listening device.
Probably.
Right?
Must be some kind of something. It's some kind of ploy. We'll get to that. But that's not why we're here. That's not why we're here.
Yeah.
Here for Nana Rue's Chicken. Yvette Nicole Brown is amazing.
Oh my gosh,
she's amazing.
yes.
She just slays in this scene. She's so great.
And you were right. Justina Machado
Yes.
is playing a lawyer.
She's playing a lawyer.
On the board.
She's on the board. And she's the ex-husband.
Ex-wife.
Bo Bridges is her ex-husband.
Yes.
She is the ex-wife. Yes.
Yes. That was hilarious.
She's
so great.
awesome.
Yes.
So
yes.
we like the 2 guest stars, Justine Machado and Yvette Nicole Brown, are like 2 bossy ladies, and I'm here for it.
Well, and also there are 2 people there is a bunch of people sitting on this board, lots of extras.
Yes.
And then there are 2 people that definitely are going to have lines, and one of them is supposedly what did Olivia call her? The oil and gas mistress. When Justina walks in, her character, Eva, walks in and it says, oh, Senior's still wearing the plaid shirts. Who votes? I think first thing here for business, we should vote to
ban these shirts.
Ban these shirts. Any seconds.
Who's with me?
And the oil and gas mistress has a little finger up on the side.
Oh, no, she doesn't have a little finger. She's drunk already. And she's like, girl, yes, I'm here for you.
Yes, I loved that there was just, it was just another woman backing another woman.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm here. Usually when you have a table scene that all those people are just supposed to sit there and pretend that, they're just supposed to watermelon.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to do anything, but she didn't say anything,
right.
But she had the physicality, which I just loved that sort of reversal on the...
You love a good table scene.
Yes!
One of the ways you got me to watch Game of Thrones. By the way, I was not an avid Game of Thrones watcher in the beginning, everybody. Jessica had to like pull me in kicking and screaming. And she's like, you have to watch this table scene. They are going to teach this in acting classes for years.
This.
I think it's in the second season. It
really?
might be
the second season?
It might be in
Not
the first season. But they have brought in, who did Peter Dinklage play?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Like, but is it Tyrion?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've brought him in as he's been made the hand of the king. And they've brought him in. It's at one of their conferences about how to run the kingdom thing with the spider, and everybody's still there. Yeah. And they all jockey for position around this table. And you're just like, oh my God, they're going to study this in acting classes. It's just, there's no words. It's just how everybody acts and sits around a table. And you just love your table scenes.
I remember that now, and I stand by that. That is a great scene of status. Everybody's playing the scene. No words, but you know exactly what's going on.
Yes. Well, we don't know exactly what's going on. We have no idea.
This Matlock episode,
we had a lot of debate about how to even guess on this. We're like, are we going to have to scrap all this and do this again? Yeah. Gentle listeners, we have decided we are going to guess on this.
Yes.
But it's going to be a little weird. So you're just going to have to stick with us and just know that there's a promise of hot chicken at the end of this.
Yeah.
So what happens is there is Yvette Nicole Brown is the head of a hot chicken establishment, a restaurant, Nana Rue's, and apparently she has bought out her cousin Pierre, and he, within 2 days, within 2 days,
2 days ago from
2 days,
where this episode starts?
something like that. But very quickly, he was bought out and then very quickly has started a food truck that is copying everything about Nana Rue. The menu, the logos, everything.
Yeah.
And so Yvette is suing him and putting an injunction on him because he has lost sight about what really matters. He only cares about the money. He's lost sight of the why. She also says he's out to make money on the back of my hard work.
Yeah.
So there's some okay, what's really going on here and what's really going to happen? And so that's what we're guessing on. How is this case going to turn out? And Heard, you said you had an idea, so go for it.
Oh, do I? Okay, I did some pre-cheating.
No,
only...
I didn't even accuse you of pre-cheating because I was like, no, it's a new year. She's honorable. She will uphold the code of Cluedunnit. But no, you did some pre-cheating. Okay, great.
Well, what I did was I looked at the cast list, which also has the character names. And also on IMDb, it has their prestige rating, or I don't know what
their star meter is what they used to call it.
Yeah. That is what they call it. Sorry. And
I know my way around the IMDb's.
And one of the things I was concerned about is when I found these two great guest stars, I was, who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing somebody else. And of course, I am still paranoid after the Brokenwood Mysteries thing where I missed. Yeah, go back and listen to that one. Notorious. So then I was, who's playing Pierre? And as I'm scanning down, because I told you, it is a big cast list. As I'm scanning down, I see an Aunt Lynetta.
Oh.
And she is played by a mature woman, actress Cheryl Frances Harrington. And she has a picture. And then you keep going and going and going. There's some other people. There's a gossipy attorney that we're going to get at some point. Maybe already we've seen him. I don't know. And then way down with a star meter of 280,000 and no headshot is Pierre Roux. And I'm like, oh, so we may never actually see this guy. Like he may never get a line, or like he'll get a line, but this is really going to be all about Nadine and resolving something like specifically her issue.
Right.
But the other thing about this is that the client has to win.
Yeah.
So the idea that I had written down was that I was going to say Pierre actually buys her out.
Oh, okay.
And she, not that she wants to take a vacation, but he actually wants to do the work. And she has to recognize that he has to do the work. So she wins because she gets a boatload of money out of him, like even more.
Right.
And he wants, but I was going to say, but I don't know if this is going to work because this would have to include some sort of profession of like love for Nana Rue's, her work and what she's done. So anyway, I don't know. And the introduction of Aunt Lynetta, actress with a picture.
Right.
This is clearly somebody who's, I've got to get my lines and I'll get my lines and I'm going to say something important that's going to
affect how things turn out. Yeah.
Nadine and make her believe or realize something.
She has to grow as a person.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Is that dorky? I feel like that's a CBS thing.
Maybe. So basically what you're saying is that she's going to win, but she's going to regret it.
She's going to win, but she's going to regret it?
Oh, no, you're saying she's going to win, but the win is she's going to walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's going to learn that it is important, all your work, but also there should be joy in the work. Maybe she doesn't take any joy in it, and Pierre actually takes the joy, and she just had kind of ground him down in some way or something. I don't know. I'm also thinking about the bear at other restaurant shows. And then, of course, I'm trying to figure out, like, how does the A story of the...
Behind.
How does the A story
behind.
match up with this B story, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my guess, is that that's what I'm going to set in.
Pierre is going to
stone.
buy out.
Pierre is going to come back and be like, I'm going to buy you out, Nadine, not in a bad way, but because I actually like this.
I actually care about this. I am actually more aligned with the why than you are.
Yeah. That's my guess. I'm sorry I pre-cheated.
No, you're not. You revel in the pre-cheating. You're like, no, Jacob, you can't do the research. I need to do all the research. You're like, any kind of edge. I get that. I respect it. Game sees game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm sitting here. What do you got?
So I also think that she's going to win, but much like my experience with hot chicken, which again, I love, it invariably also ends in heartburn. You get some hot chicken, you're gonna have a little heartburn. It's just part of the experience. Just lean into it. So what I think is going to happen is that I think Maddie's going to have to get a little, not dirty, but so Maddie clearly responded to, I keep wanting to call her Yvette Nicole Brown because she just did such a great job. Nadine. So Nadine really complains hard about how Pierre has forgotten that they're doing this to honor her. He's so concerned with money, he's forgotten about the why we're doing this.
Yeah.
And Maddie's just, you're right. I have to remember the why, which is because the whole thing is, should she just bail and get out now that she's under attack from the security team? So I think that's the theme that they're playing with here, where it's just, why are you doing this? Yeah. Why are you doing this? And what does this mean to do this? But so what I think is going to happen is that as she's doing discovery, as she's talking to Ant, and as maybe even Pierre has lines, she's going to realize that, so this line is telling for me, and I've already said it. Nadine says, he's trying to make money off the back of my hard work.
Yeah.
She's also already forgotten about the why. She's made it all about her. Her. So I think what's going to happen is that Maddie is going to realize, she thinks this is about the legacy, but it's not. This is really about her ego and her wanting revenge and her wanting to be in charge. And so she's going to have to win it, but she's going to feel icky about helping her win. And then she's also going to have to examine herself. Is this really about herself? Is she trying to do this for her own ego or push what she thinks is right? And I think she's going to win, but she's going to feel a little miserable about helping this person who she comes to realize is not a good person. So that's what I think is going to happen. She's going to win, but she's going to feel bad about it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I hope I'm right.
That somehow Pierre comes up with the money and Yvette Nicole Brown gets to walk away with just more money and a vacation.
That she sees a value in that maybe she got the job, she got the chicken place in the first place. Oh, yeah. Maybe Aunt Lynetta's going to say,
you stole the chicken place from us because it should have been Pierre's to begin with.
Oh, yeah. She could say that. Or she could say, Nana always wanted to take a vacation. As it turns out, she always said that she
didn't actually want to be doing this.
Yeah, she wanted to go take a vacation in the Caribbean. She wanted to go to Mexico. She wanted to go to Paris, and she never did. And because she was always working this place for all of our family, and she knew, and she took pride in her recipe, but she always kind of wanted to get something out of it, and that's what I'm hoping. Because I don't want her to be, her hair is too cute in this first scene for her to be a mean lady.
Her hair she's great. It's reminding me of Tina Fey in A Haunting in Venice, where you're so in love with Tina Fey because she's just so likable. And Yvette Nicole Brown, I hope her Q rating is through the roof. It certainly is with me. And you're right. Her hair is amazing. She's clearly such in the right. So I don't know. I hope that bears true throughout the whole episode.
Yes. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to find out.
We're going to find out. Let's go see. Jessica.
Yes.
On a scale of surprise from Jacob likes pickles to Jacob knows all the words to all the verses of Whitney Houston's The Greatest Love of All.
I do not understand the scale at all.
How surprising is it that we did not get it right?
Oh, yeah, I don't understand, but something about pickles.
Whatever that one was.
Yes.
It's as shocking as the fact that Jacob likes pickles that we got that wrong. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, in case you don't know, now you know. Jacob likes pickles. And Jacob knows all the lyrics to Whitney Houston's Greatest Love of All.
Yeah, I was
Thank you very much.
by that.
I finished up verse 1 and she was like, okay. And then I went into verse 2 and she was like, whoa, what is happening here?
I'm pretty sure I had the piano accompaniment to that song. I'm fairly certain I thought I knew all the words to it. I didn't realize there was a second verse. It is not same as the first.
No.
In case anyone was wondering.
In case anyone else didn't know all the words to it. Jacob does.
Yeah, so we got that wrong. Although Pierre is annoying.
Pierre is annoying. Oh my God, Pierre is annoying.
And yeah. And Aunt Lynetta got up on the stand and said, oh yeah, he's annoying.
Yes, she did.
She did everything but say he's annoying AF.
Yeah, because CBS.
CBS. Well, also because she's Aunt Lynetta. And she probably wouldn't say that.
It's true. Aunt Lynetta wouldn't. I get the sense that Aunt Lynetta is really actually a very nice lady. So,
yes.
Yeah.
But she did say that Nadine did say
if you think you're so good at it, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, which I guess in lawyer world is, by the way, this is, I guess, a after school special for all of us.
Watch your tongue. Don't speak in sarcasm.
Yeah, because that's called acquiescence. Yeah, so he had permission.
He had
from
permission.
Her.
He had permission
Acquiescence,
from
people.
her. Yeah.
Keep your sarcastic comments to yourself.
Clearly, that's what it means. Yes. Oh, my Lord. Because we were like, wait, what? There's no way this could possibly be true. And yep, no, it.
I mean, we should have called some lawyers. Should we actually take a second and call a lawyer? Should we have a
lawyer on call for this?
Yes.
Is this TV law or is this real law?
Yeah. Because we have a CSI.
We do have a call a CSI.
But could we call a lawyer? I don't know.
I mean, we have enough lawyer friends.
Yeah.
I mean, we can dangle a little bit of, we'll make you podcast famous.
Yeah.
Ooh, podcast famous.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay. So yeah, anyway, there seems to be, in at least TV world, a thing called acquiescence. And so that gave supposedly Pierre permission to do this. And the thing is, though, is that so this show, oh my gosh, did you feel like this? I hate saying this because it feels kind of like I'm being derisive of it, but this show feels like an after-school special for adults.
A little star across the screen. The more you know.
Yeah, because there was and I don't mean this, they didn't hit me over the head. At the end, I definitely felt like, oh, thank you for that, thought.
What are you actually fighting for?
Yeah, and it's kind of, just in life, it is super confusing. Nadine said it up front. I have done all the work here, and now he's trying to take credit. This grandma left this business.
It's about her legacy.
It's about her legacy. So it seems from the start, those are very important things to her.
Yeah.
But there actually turns out that that's the surface of what's really important to her. What's actually really important to her when it comes right down to it is family. But
right.
Even more important is her own identity. And so in the end, Pierre's like, look, I don't want to steal this from you. I think that you could be doing it better. And I'm willing to go 50-50 on it and grow it with my suggestions, if you can stand me being annoying, because it's breaking up the family.
Well, it would have. Yes, it was breaking up the family. It would have really broken up the family because how they got around it was they were like, okay, well, if this is true, only if he hadn't been working on it before the minute she said go. She gave acquiescence. So the hurdle, that's the best word for it. The hurdle of the second half of the story was that they were going to have to go through literally all the families, Aunt Lynette's, Nadine's, Pierre's, all of their emails and texts and phone calls and
DMs
everything,
and social media
and everything to see if he had even started working on this before she said that. And it would have ripped the family apart. And did she really want to go?
And it was already on social media.
Yeah.
There was proof that in the comments and the DMs that family were starting to take sides. And so Pierre had a point. You should, make an agreement with me, Nadine, because this is going to tear the family apart, and that neither of us want that. And Nadine certainly doesn't want that.
Nadine certainly doesn't want that. What I like about Nadine's thing in this is that she doesn't want to tear the family apart. This is true. But her big thing on this is not just she doesn't want to be erased, because her thing is like,
yes,
Pierre is big, he's huge, he's flashy, he gets all this attention, and I don't want this to just be about him, and also because she would see that as an erasure of her relationship with Nana Rue.
Yeah.
That was what she wanted to know and still feel as if she had a special relationship with Nana Rue, who really saw her. And she wanted the world to know that as well. She wanted like public acceptance and viewing of that, and not just have it be Pierre's thing right here. What it was really about was the chicken tasting at the end.
Yes, that was so great.
So one of the challenges is that if someone on the team can tell the difference, because Nadine's, you're ruining it, and I bet you no one here can tell the difference between my chicken and your chicken. And so Matlock Matlock's the only one, Maddie is the only one who does the taste test, because of course she does. She takes the teeniest, tiniest bite. You could tell this is someone who's been on TV and knows how to eat food on TV, because
yes,
she's taking just the littlest, teeniest bites from these 2 drumsticks of chicken. So
yeah, and really eating up the scenery, eating up the moment of being.
I need another bite of this one.
Oh, but
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was drooling.
My gosh,
it looked good chicken. So
yeah, I wanted to see the logo closer up, and
I want to dispute, and not even dispute. I want to offer a different perspective. Like, you were just like, this is an adult after school special or something. That the more you know.
I'm not saying that derisively.
No, I know you're not. I think a better way to think about that is less of they're really good about not taking the easy way out. I guess is what I'm saying. There were definitely themes in this episode. Themes with capital TH, caps lock, the whole word themes.
Yeah.
But I also think that this is much more about not taking the easy way out. My answer, or my guess on this, was that Nadine was going to be the actual bad person and the actual villainess in this. And she was going to win, but Maddie was going to feel bad about it, helping this bad person win. And they didn't do that. They didn't go easy to make her the villain. They didn't go easy to make her a victim either. They were willing to let both things be true and really explore what that might mean, and have this person fighting for what's right for them, and have this person fighting for what's right for them.
Yes.
And maybe both can be right and both can be wrong.
Yes.
And how do we struggle with this and come to what's, as you said, what is really important to you? What is the actual emotional thing that's at stakes here?
Yeah.
At stakes? Yes,
at
Jacob.
stake.
At stake. What is the actual emotional thing that's at stakes here?
Yeah.
At stakes? Yes,
At
Jacob.
stake.
At stake.
Yeah, I agree. And that was a great part of it. And I just said Pierre is annoying, and that actor does not have his picture on IMDb. Sir, you were great. That was fantastic. You had more than a few words to say.
Yes.
And great reel.
For a while, we were like, well, maybe he doesn't say anything. But no, like, when it got to him talking, he had good things to say, and he did.
Yeah.
He was good.
This show is so tight. They really are so vivid in one sentence.
Yes.
Telling you exactly who somebody is.
Yeah.
And, we did get Justina Machado, and we're going to get her for a lot more this season. It seems like we're going to get an arc.
We're going to get at least 3. She's on IMDb, It says she's in 3 episodes, and I am so here for it because she is snaky.
Yeah.
She is a snaky.
She's just kind of a chaos, or like a little bit of wrench that they're putting in the machine.
Okay.
Yeah, to make, because Olympia and Maddie are on a course.
Yes.
The train has left the station.
And they're fighting a little bit. So that's the theme in this. Nadine and Pierre were fighting, and so Maddie and Olympia were fighting this whole episode to determine who should be in control of how they're trying to take care of this.
The turning point for Maddie is based on the fact that she comes home talking to her husband on the phone. They're hanging up, looking at each other. So she is hot under the collar about fighting with Olympia and now wanting to take Olympia down. And Olympia's like, you can't take me down because if you do, then you lose everything.
Yeah,
and then
the
Maddie,
firm will cover it up and you won't get any justice whatsoever.
Yeah, and Maddie tells this to her husband, and her husband's like, well, she's right. Think about it. What is important here? Maybe you have to suck this up. You are not in control of everything. And they bring up this. He says, this is polar white, he says. He goes, this is polar white. And you're like, what the heck is that? And in a sentence.
What the heck is that?
Yeah. He recalls that when their daughter, for the last time, they didn't know, but for the last time was getting out of rehab, Maddie was painting the bedroom, her daughter's bedroom, 17 different colors of white, trying to find the exact color that had been in her daughter's bedroom when they lived in the house that she grew up
childhood
in.
Home, yeah.
And so thinking that, and it was super important, I have to find the exact color because she's trying to make sure that her daughter doesn't go back.
Right,
to
doesn't
ruin
relapse.
her recovery. Yeah, doesn't
so
relapse.
she's trying to make everything perfect before all the addictions.
It's not in her control.
Yeah.
And so what is really important here, getting to the bottom of what is the obstacle, or getting through an obstacle, or sorting through what is going to actually get you what you want and that you can control. That's where I was like, this is really the adult thing. But anyway, the adult after school special, but also
feelings, everybody's got them. Get to the bottom of them.
But so vivid, the polar white thing, and that, Pierre is actually annoying. And Nadine says what she wants in the end, that she doesn't want to be erased, and that's so important. Okay, so what did you think of the whole Emmeline situation?
What do you mean? Like
I thought, I mean,
so
what
the
do I mean?
The Emmeline situation is that Maddie, the whole fight between Maddie and Olympia is that they need somebody to be a patsy and basically take the blame for leaking stuff.
The security
breach. And Maddie doesn't want to do it. Maddie doesn't want Emmeline to go down because Emmeline is a good person.
But it turns out that Emmeline years ago actually had posted.
Yeah, she was the Redditor who posted the link that helped Maddie in the first place.
In the first place, to find out that, the law firm suppressed information that would have taken down the medical company. When Emmeline confesses to Maddie and says, well, I did do this. I thought it was wrong.
Right, but
I had good intentions, but I did the wrong thing. And so I should just expose myself. And Maddie is actually the cause of Maddie and Olympia are actually the cause of the security breach. But
because Maddie had called the New York Times about an expose, and they found out about this, so that they knew that there was somebody working on a story, and they needed to close the leak. So that's why security was brought in, because somebody went to the press.
Yeah.
And so Maddie's thing was, should I just leave right now, or should I stay and try to protect my team and stay and try to get more information out of this, or should I just bail? And if I stay, someone needs to take the fall for this, but she doesn't want it to be Emmeline because Emmeline is such a morally righteous person.
Yeah.
And in the end, she does go to the Olympia side, because what's important to her is getting justice for everybody.
Yeah.
And all right, Emmeline's going to take the fall for this. But she does, okay. She does, in order to make herself feel better about all of this. Olympia comes in and says, yes, so she took the fall, but don't worry, I made it so that she gets a year's salary, so she'll be okay. And Maddie is just like, yeah, I also gave her all the money, and I also gave her my go bag with $500,000 in it, cash.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shnikes.
Yes.
Maddie, you are rich. Oh yeah, you're just gonna give away $500,000 cash?
And Olympia blinks at that too.
Yeah, Olympia blinks. Oh, okay, you are not playing.
Yeah. Oh, I think she does say, "How rich are you?" And Maddie just
I don't know if she says it, but we all thought it.
Yeah. There was that, definitely eyeballs. Okay.
Okay though, but eyeballs. The eyeballs.
Yeah, so okay. I said this to you. Yeah. So maybe this would be our merch.
Okay. Well, maybe your march.
My march. So I went to the dermatologist a couple months ago,
Sure.
and it's LA, so they don't just
LA.
so they don't just look for sunspots and skin cancer. They also are like, hey, do you need a dermabrasion? Do you need to get rid of acne? Do you need to improve your wrinkles?
Yeah.
Or do you need to make your eyeballs look bigger because your eyelids are sagging? By the way, there are some drops that you can put in your eyes, and somehow it works to make your eyeballs bigger without actually getting eyelid surgery. This scares the bejesus out of me, but I swear on a stack of Bibles, I don't know if that's terrible to say, but I will do that because they had this. They had this.
You
and
don't
so
know, you don't know they had this, but
it was advertised in the lobby, and I was what?
At the dermatologist.
At the dermatologist.
You're not saying that Matlock had it. You're not saying for
no,
sure that Matlock had
I
all
don't
these things.
know, but I was
it looked
looking
like
at
it.
Olympia. I was looking at Sky, and I was like, oh, she had some eye work done between, season 1 and season 2 because
Mama's got some money in the bank.
Yeah, exactly. And that always happens. You always see actors go from season 1 to season 2. Okay, we're getting a season 2. I'm getting my teeth fixed. Or, whatever.
Teeth whitening for everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I'm noticing she beautiful big eyes, and she had a nice. She's a beautiful woman. First season, beautiful woman, but second season, beautiful woman with big eyes.
Beautiful woman with anime eyes.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe Matlock sells beautiful eye drops.
Well, that wraps it up, but before we go get some hot chicken, I wanted to say thanks for listening. And before you go,
be sure to follow and subscribe to the podcast on your podcast player or on YouTube so you can always get the latest episodes, and give us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or give us a comment on YouTube.
or just tell somebody about us. That's a lot of work. Just tell somebody about us. Someone who watches shows like these.
Yeah, and you can get in on the break room water cooler TV mystery fan discussion. That was a lot in the comments at Patreon. Plus, get even more exclusive content when you become an official detective at $5 or $10 a month levels at Patreon.
You'll get raw footage, exclusive episodes, funny merch suggestions from Jacob at least. Jessica's given out her $1 million ideas to everybody over here, and more. So go to patreon.com/Cluedunnit Podcast.
Stay in touch. Cluedunnitpodcast@gmail.com or DM us at Instagram and Facebook at Cluedunnit Podcast.
We'll see you next time.
Haste you back.
Yes, this is a sumptuous show.
I always want a box of chocolates after watching this show.